How's it going, people? So yeah, there's been a recent influx of news surrounding Arsenal in the past couple of days. Where should I begin? Leno, we've got a new keeper. Am I happy? Yes, definitely. It's somewhere we've needed a bit of a refreshment. Someone younger. At the signing of Czech, at the time, I was happy, but it just hasn't worked out. Looking back, his main reason for coming to us was to stay in London. He's won it all with Chelsea, and he's just gone downhill from there. Like, he hasn't. I can't remember many games where Czech's pulled off a great performance, which is a shame. But listen, we've got this keeper in now. We've got two current keepers that are obviously not going to make it at Arsenal. They got a year left, both of them, Ospina and Czech. We've given Czech the number one, so I'm assuming we're keeping him for this season. Bedding in Leno as a backup first, probably. If we've given Czech the number one, then that's what I see happening. I'd rather start with Leno, but hey. Yeah, let Ospina go. He's been a loyal servant to us. He's been a backup for a while. He hasn't kicked up a fuss. He's wanted to leave before. It hasn't worked out. So yeah, let's just let him go now and evaluate the position again next season. I mean, we've got one in, and Czech will have a year left. Or if we keep Ospina, which will be a surprise, he's got a year left. So we'll see if Leno works out. We'll see if he gets used to the Premier League, if he can adjust to the physicality. And if he does, then great. Next summer, maybe we sign a backup. Maybe we promote Martinez as the main backup. We'll see how it goes. But if Leno doesn't adjust well and he has a rocky start, then maybe bring someone in next year to challenge him. Someone with a name also, maybe on the cusp of their national team, like Leno is. Yeah, so I think we've done well in that position there. Obviously, I would have liked Oblak. I don't know too much about Alisson, but Oblak's definitely a top keeper. But 78 mil, even if we had it, I think I'd rather spend that elsewhere, to be honest. So yeah, I'm happy with that signing. But moving on to some sad news. I don't think no one can deny that it's sad that Wilshere's decided to leave. The offer's been on the table for a while. He said that he's had a recent meeting with Emery, and Emery just basically said he's not in the first team plans. He'd have to fight for his place or not get many minutes. And I think Wilshere said that it's a critical point for him and his career, so he wants more game time, and I agree with that. I think he's 25. It hasn't worked out for us and him, which is a big shame because he's the last player left that I genuinely believe loves Arsenal. Before him it was Wojciech, but now I don't even see any young players coming through where I can say, yeah, they've got the Arsenal DNA in them. They love this club, which is a shame, but it's something we're going to have to deal with over the coming years. At the end of the day, all the clubs that have won the league in the past 10 years, they've all had players where they've become part of the club's furniture. I'll give Ramsey that to an extent. He hasn't been my favourite player, but let's hope he can find some more consistency under Emery, who looks like he's going to make him a focal point of the team. Which, listen, if you've got a plan, if you've got an idea, I'm happy with that. Because at the end of the day, we've lacked a lot of ideas and plans at Arsenal in the past decade, so I'm happy with that. But I remember Wilshere as a young boy just coming through. I think, when was the first game I actually seen him live? I think it was Emirates Cup against Rangers. He started on the right and he was a menace. He was just causing havoc on that wing. And I remember there was a corner that came in and he just volleyed it, left foot volley, and it smashed off the bar. It was Scholes-esque, and I looked at that and thought, this guy's going to be a player. He broke through in the next couple of years, had some great performances for us, but injuries slowed him down. They held him back, to be honest, and you haven't seen much progression in the past few years. Yes, he's fought back which is credit to him. Like, we all know Jack's always been a fighter, so that's credit to him. And to be honest, as a fan of his and as a fan of Arsenal, I think he's made the right decision. We can get someone in. Or to be honest, Maitland-Niles, obviously it looks like Emery likes Maitland-Niles, so maybe he's got a centre mid role there. They're waiting for him. Not first team, but compete for it at least. Or we sign someone. I think Torreira's hopefully coming in. But then obviously we've got Cazorla gone and Wilshere gone, so that's two midfielders gone. On top of the DM we also needed, but there's reports of Beniga today. I won't look too much into that. But yeah, all in all, like, it's a goodbye to Jack. Hopefully he kicks on. Like, I want him to do well. I want him to fulfill the potential we saw in him. It's a shame it won't be at us. It's a shame he might not fulfill it, but I do want him to. That's if he doesn't sign for a fucking United or a Tottenham or something. But I doubt Jack will do that. Like I said, he's got Arsenal DNA. Yeah, good luck, Jack, man. Good luck. And there's some other news as well. I think Bold's kept his job and Lehmann's left. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. Obviously, if Bold kept his job and Lehmann's left, they've just had a talk with the manager. They haven't saw eye to eye on maybe how to move forward in a new role or a new capacity, and one's decided to leave and one's staying on. This is a chance for Bold to make it up. I mean, that time when Rice was retiring and we was getting a new assistant manager and we heard it was Bold, we was galvanised. We thought, you know what, someone to come and sort the defence out, but instead Bold just came and sat down exactly like Rice, didn't say a word, didn't have an impact. Our defence got worse, I think, under Bold as assistant manager. So I don't know what was going on there, but now's a chance for him. I hope Emery allows him to be a bit more vocal, a bit more part of the team, because he's a legend. Bold is an Arsenal legend, and there's no two ways about it. He's an Arsenal legend, as is Lehmann. Now with Lehmann, I think Emery's brought in a goalkeeping coach, so it would have been a different role for Lehmann, and I don't think he wants that. Again, he is a legend at Arsenal, Invincibles. He came to the club and we didn't lose for 49 games. Of course, that's a legend, and he was a vital point of that. But he decided to move on. Listen, I'm just happy at the shake-up. Backroom's getting sorted out. Players are getting sorted out. It's good times. It's actually good times. So yeah, comment, subscribe, follow, do all of that stuff again. I'm nearly on 5k subscribers. Remember to go watch that series, Me, Myself and Arsenal. There's 2 episodes out. It'll continue just after the World Cup. Obviously I've got some World Cup material to bring out as well. I'll bring out a review every few days and whatnot. But yeah, just subscribe and just share, follow this, comment, because I reply to most of them anyway if I like them. But yeah, until the next time I'm out.